Morning, sweet world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. I'm Jay Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
Podcast listeners, this is for you.
Next to him, it's my top shot hot boy, Trey Kirby.
Ayo.
Ayo. And over yonder, making the magic happen, super producer, JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello, podcast listeners. A little housekeeping before we get into last night's NBA games, and then later today, we are picking our March Madness bracket.
Yes.
The perfect bracket. We're going to nail every selection. We always have fun doing this because we know nothing about college basketball. But the housekeeping is I want to give a hat tip to Griffin at Unadvanced Analytics, the Substack page, for being the person that brought to my attention that Survivor NBA crossover that I brought up yesterday with the torn Achilles in the playoffs. Dame, Tatum, then Kyle Frazier from season 48 on season 50 with the torn Achilles, then going back and seeing Halliburton. That was Griffin. I couldn't remember who. I checked everywhere. What did I say? I checked Instagram. I checked Twitter. I checked Facebook. It was Substack. Now, somebody else in the comments yesterday said they also said it. So maybe there was two people. I don't know. But thanks, Griffin.
That person, maybe Grifton.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Also, I need to... apologize, or at least admit I was wrong. The other day, you picked up your laptop and showed it to the world, which is my favorite Tass Mellis thing to do. I love it. And it was a great picture showing Max Strus's evolution with his hair over the last couple years. This was on the Cavs broadcast.
Yeah, that's correct.
The locks of Max. And I said on this podcast, this was a couple days ago, I said, yeah, he's gotten hotter. Crickets. Not a word from you guys. And I'm like, wow, okay, I sort of thought so. All right. I thought he was. Okay. Anyway, I think I know why you guys said nothing, because now we're seeing actual photos of Max Strus, maybe without the headband. And yeah, I was wrong. He has not gotten hotter. In fact, I'd say the opposite when you see this. So maybe you guys had seen this. I don't know. But anyway, I was wrong, and I can fully admit it. So I take it back that Max Strus has gotten hotter.
Hey, I'm glad we're clearing up some things here. He's kind of got a Leo in one battle after another sort of look to him.
Revolution!
It's a bit of a Bob Ferguson.
He does. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a flattering photo.
No, bad lighting.
Bad lighting, right. I think when you brought it up, first of all, people really enjoyed the pause where you got crickets. And people are like, whoa. But also, I mentioned the receding hairline.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
And so that's what's happening here. I think that's the only thing that's really changed. He's got a blemish on his forehead.
Yeah,
we all do. I've got one on my nose. But we're calling him out for having a pimple here in the hallway where there's always bad light.
Yeah.
Right? It's the hair.
Bad photo.
It's the hair.
It does look like, it almost looks like a mugshot, like him standing in front of that wall there. Yeah.
We've all admired his hair, but now should change it up.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe shave it.
All right.
The headband would help. He used to have the headband.
Yeah, let him play in a hat. Why not? Yeah, he loves hats.
Yeah, we got lots of hats.
Okay.
You got the
box.
Trey's got a hat on.
Yeah, I got a hat today.
That's a good Atlanta basketball hat.
That's a cool hat.
Yeah, thank you. Shout
Where
out to the
the hell did you just pull this
I just
hat
pulled that
from? Oh,
from a box that we just got. I got a little ripper.
Look at this. Look at this guy's look right now.
I picked it up out of the box and I looked at Trey's and I said, "It's not that."
These hats
First
are
of all,
very similar.
Very
shape
similar.
is similar. Color of the font similar.
Can I ask what the hell is Little Ripper?
Yeah, they sponsored a Boy last week. It's a cafe, an Australian cafe in California.
From Australia.
It ain't just a hat.
It ain't just
beans.
a
Yeah.
hat.
We got beans. This is mail opening suddenly.
No, I wasn't planning on it,
Yeah.
but then I opened it. It's also one of those hats that's got like a kind of a screen in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't slip
Let
off.
Your,
Maybe it'd be good
let
for
your
your
forehead breathe. Maybe Max
Maybe it'd
Strus
be
could
good
use
for
it.
your head.
Oh, you think so?
A smaller head.
Let me see. Give me this little lip.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Perfect. We got to work on
Hey,
the
I got
bill.
this courier. Where do you want me to put it? I don't know why they talk like that. All right. Let's get into some of last
Little
night's
Ripper.
NBA games and news. We've got 5 things that happened last night that I want to throw at you guys. We can quickly address them because filling out a bracket takes forever. So this could be a long show. But let's start with a funny story here. Caruso receiving a technical foul for using his shoe to block a shot in a Thunder win over the Magic. They clinched a playoff spot. First team to do that. But look at this. Caruso, who had lost his shoe, had picked it up, and then Silva is attacking with the left hand, and Caruso reaches out and just gets the ball. Like, he's not touching that without the shoe, but you can't do that. We learned they counted the bucket. It was like a goaltending, so to speak, and then a technical foul as well. And Caruso says, look, I won't do this anymore, swiping at the ball with my shoe. I didn't really realize it was going to cost my team basically 3 points.
3 points, yeah.
Yeah, but pretty funny.
Yeah. Every once in a while, we get a question that maybe I'll be in beach stepping, or we could use it for a rapid fire. What's a rule that should be changed? And I think this is a rule that should be changed. You should be able to use your own shoe in any way, shape, and form you want to, but only in a scenario like this, where it legitimately comes off your foot and you retrieve it.
Okay.
Now, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
People are going to be looking for the loopholes for sure. But if you get your own shoe back, you should be able to play defense with it.
At least for that possession.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
until the clock
fine
stops.
with that.
You're telling me you can whack a ball?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can play whack-a-mole, whack-a-ball.
Yeah.
With
But
the
you can
shoe.
use it on offense, too.
Oh, wow.
It's not going to help. But if you got to keep it in your same hand, would be my rule. Okay. Once you pick it up, keep it there. You can use it any way you want to.
You're not on board with this.
No, I mean, I can't get on board. I can get on board with sliding your feet and doing that. I remember Taj Gibson had one in his hand as he was playing defense. He was sliding those feet. He just went vertical with it. I don't know if he was just trying to sell more shoes, because there was a great camera angle of seeing that shoe as he was defending Nemanja Bjelica, but I can't really get behind it. A goaltend. They called it a goaltend.
They counted the bucket. They were like, yeah, you can't do that.
Well, they said, what's the rule that can get us 2 points, basically? Because it's not a goaltend.
Yeah, I mean, I put goaltending in my notes. It's the equivalent to me of it. They counted the bucket.
No, they called it a goaltend.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they called it a goaltend and gave him a tech.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw Marc Gasol do something similar way back in the day. I think it was Derek Favors when he was on the Jazz and Marc Gasol was on the Grizzlies. Remember this? We must have showed it on the show. And he had his shoe in his hand and he used it to like do like the poke from behind when Favors like sort of beat him baseline, and he went whack with his shoe
and got the ball
on the ball. Yeah. I don't remember the exact call on that one. Didn't call it goaltend, I know that, but I guess he wasn't really shooting.
Yeah.
Maybe a technical on him too. And then there's an old clip of Bill Walton. You ever seen that clip of him trying to? Now, he is not as successful as Alex Caruso was. He just he lost his shoe, he picks it up, and he throws it in the air like somebody tries a jump shot. And he just chucks it trying to deflect it or block it, but he misses. Yeah.
See, that would still be illegal under my administration. You got to keep it in your hand.
In your hand, okay.
Yeah. No throws.
Part of your wingspan, basically.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I think Caruso afterwards said, "This is the kind of play you'll see once every 10 years." And he's right.
He's sort of right.
Yeah. We're dipping back in the archives. But any shoe moment is funny.
It is.
Blatch had one. Tyson Chandler had one.
He blocked a shoe.
Blocked somebody's shoe. Always funny.
Yeah. Or moments in socks, like Mike Miller hitting threes.
Oh, yeah.
Just in socks. Also great.
People love feet. Just love seeing a stocking foot.
Gerald Green dunking in the dunk contest in socks. Underrated dunk.
We're cooking up a short here.
Jesus, I think we just made one, baby. There you go.
Clip it, Caitlin.
That's right. The Thunder won, though. SGA scored 40. And like I said, they did punch their ticket to the NBA playoffs. So they are officially the first team in. And Spurs won as well last night. So that's still a race for the number one seed in the Western Conference, but OKC has 3-game lead, I think.
And that was a good game. OKC, Orlando, where Paolo Banchero made up for the night before against Atlanta. I thought he just looked so much more poised. It didn't start well. He was shooting way too early in the shot clock, but then it started to come to him where he decided, all right, these are my opportunities to go. I got a size advantage. I can dribble past you. I can score on you. He spun on Shea. He went into the post and scored multiple times on Chet Hartenstein. He had 32 in this game. He just looked good. Now, this was one of those things for the Thunder where they had come into the Hawks game the night before on a 7-game win streak. The last 3 games, they played teams on win streaks. It started with Miami, a 7-game win streak that they beat. And then they lost to Atlanta, who was on a 9-game win streak, and OKC was on an 8-game win streak coming into this one. So some hot teams that they, are allowed to lose too, once in a while. But that game against Atlanta was way worse than this one. So it was good to see. Good to see Javon Carter out there being a great acquisition too for them.
He's actually been solid, I think.
He has
for
been.
them.
Yeah.
He's been better for them than he was for the Bulls, and better than Tyus Jones.
Yes.
Because he'll shoot. Javon Carter will shoot a 3 every time he touches it.
Yeah.
That's helpful. But the Magic have to be happy to be done with the Alexander family. 41 for Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the Atlanta game. 40 last night for SGA in 5 games. That Gilgeous Alexander or Alexander Walker has played against the Magic, 140 total points. That's 28 points per game, and they're 5-0 against Orlando. Season is over.
I was trying
versus
to think,
the Alexander
are there any
cousins.
more Alexes that they could see? Is Alex Len still even in the league?
So we have another Alex.
We got
out
Caruso,
there.
I guess, but that's done.
Alex Caruso. Yeah.
They lost too.
The Bucks could bring up Alex Antetokounmpo from the Wisconsin Herd, I suppose.
Yep. Alex Andersar is the only other Alex that we got going right now.
Corey Alexander, he's been retired for a while. Hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Okay. Let's keep it moving here. The second big thing from last night, the Timberwolves and the Nuggets both picked up much-needed wins. Julius Randle scored 32 points to help Minnesota offset the absence of Anthony Edwards. We can get into that in a second. They beat the Suns 116-104, and then Denver kept pace with Minnesota, routing the injury-plagued 76ers 124-96. JD, we can throw up the standings as these guys start breaking these down because it's a logjam there. But big wins for Denver and Minnesota. They're currently in the 5th and 6th spot. You see the Lakers and Rockets above them. They play again tonight, so somebody will be taking an L there. So good wins of those two. Which one do you want to start with?
Well, we'll start with the Wolves because it was just earlier this week. We questioned whether or not the Timberwolves were going to put together a good March. And, rose-colored glasses here. Maybe Anthony Edwards' injury helps them out in that guys like Julius Randle, who had 32 yesterday, can take on a bigger role and start to play better because he has not been good since the All-Star game. 13 games played, so it's not a small amount of games, not a small sample size. 16.5 points per game on just 44% shooting. That's 5 points fewer than earlier in the season, and 24% from 3. Assists down, turnovers up. I don't know if it was the rumors going around that he could be dealt that got him playing this way just before the All-Star game, but he has not been going all that well. And maybe Anthony Edwards is, classic general soreness. Just keep him out as much as possible to get these other guys going because I think they're really, really needed. I was not convinced that this was a good win. The Suns held this team to a close game until the 4th quarter. It was super close. They don't have their best defensive player in Dillon Brooks. They don't have their best big man in Mark Williams. They're in a back-to-back coming from Boston. Minnesota should smack them. They didn't. I'm not convinced on the Timberwolves. But maybe this helps them that Anthony Edwards is out. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you want Edwards back, and we'll talk a little bit more about him, and especially the way he's getting close to requirements for postseason awards, but back-to-back good Randall games, I do think is really important for Minnesota. 32 last night, 32 against the Thunder in a loss. The turnovers are still there, but at least he's hitting threes, 5 for 8 in these 2 games.
Oh, that's great.
Would you consider that a small sample size, 2 games?
Yes. It's a smallie.
It's the second smallest sample size you can get, in fact.
But I guess that's what he was last year, essentially. He wasn't good until he needed to be at the end of the season.
Yeah, he was good at the end of the season, good into the playoffs as well. So that's encouraging. I think also the bench came through and the sort of not bench because Ayo Dosunmu did get the start, and I thought he had a really good impact for Minnesota. 19 points, just pushing the pace, getting downhill, and he's allowed to take mid-range jumpers now, unlike when he played for the Bulls. But Bones Highland, I thought, was an X factor in this game. He got 11 points in the first quarter, really got them on track back in the game against Phoenix. He finished with 22 on the night. Super risky guy, I think, to have as your X factor. Bones Highland, we'll see how he holds up in the playoffs, but he's been pretty solid for them. And Kyle Anderson is helpful as well. 7 points, 6 assists. With Ant being out, just another guy that can bring the ball up the court and start the offense for him.
Yeah, earlier in the day, the Wolves ruled out Anthony Edwards of last night's game due to right knee soreness before later announcing he would be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks. So he's going to miss some time here. He's going to miss some games, and these are big games in terms of playoff seeding. But they seem more like they're approaching it more like, we just need to get this guy some rest here. It's aggravating him. Let's not run him into the ground. So he'll get a couple games here and hopefully come back stronger and better than ever. But are you concerned at all here with the jockeying of playoff position and him missing some time here?
Obviously, you want the guy to come back healthy for the postseason, but even though it feels like a long time, there's still a decent amount of time till the playoffs. There's still a month, so
Yeah.
I'm not so worried specifically about that. It's time for Julius Randle to pick it up. The way they ended the season, going 17-4 in their last 21 regular season games last year before their conference finals run, was dependent on Julius Randle, and they have this new player in Ayo Dosunmu who can take on a bigger role. Trey slipped it in there that he was unable to take mid-range shots in Chicago and noted that recently. This was a quote of his. Dane Moore published this quote where he said, quote, "In Chicago, mid-range shots was really prohibited. It was threes and layups, no mid-range shots unless it's the end of the shot clock." And, he went on to say Rudy is opening up space for him because of the picks. But really, he just can shoot whenever he wants in this offense. He can just take over in mid-range. So I guess it is a little bit of a blessing here, if you want to look at it that way, that these guys get playing time, specifically Ayo Dosunmu and Julius Randle.
The Wolves play the Jazz next and the Blazers next, so those could be 2 wins, even if Ant's not playing. And then it gets a little tougher. They go to Boston, play them, then they got the Rockets and Pistons, and then it's a 3-game stretch. So, yeah, he's probably missing 3 to 6 games if we stick to this timeline here.
Well, I think they said he'll be reevaluated in a week to 2.
Well,
right?
good point.
Yeah, so we have no idea when he's coming back, and the Wolves do have the toughest schedule remaining of the teams that are in the mix for the 3 through 6 seeds: LA, Houston, Denver, and Minnesota. I think they only play 4 tanking teams in their last 13 games, so I didn't really check the other schedules, but I know, according to playoffstatus.com, that the Wolves have a tougher schedule than all those teams. So the timing is pretty bad, and the timing is bad for Ant as well. He's missed 12 games technically because he only played 3 minutes of one game early in the season, so it doesn't count towards his season total. If he misses a week, that's another 3 games that he's out. That takes him up to 15. If he misses 2 weeks, that takes him up to 18, and he's disqualified from postseason awards. He's one of the many candidates that's out there for 5th spot on the All-NBA first team. You can kind of consider it 5th place on the MVP ballot as well. He is one of like 5 or 6 guys, so he needs to play. He needs to play well. So to me, that kind of eliminates the Tyrese Halliburton's schedule last year where he would come back too early and only play like 20 minutes a game to get to the requirements. They need Ant to come back and be Ant, lead them to a high seed, and then that probably gets him more votes for first team, for MVP as well. So I think actually pretty poor timing, all things considered, for the Wolves. The good news is that Randle maybe is turning a corner. We'll see.
Yep. Well, we had another injury last night. Pistons guard Cade Cunningham had to leave the game with back spasms in a win over the Wizards. He was injured early in the first quarter. He's diving for a loose ball. So does Trey Johnson, or collides with him, sort of falls onto his back there. Now, he was slow to get up, Cade was, but he did play for a few more minutes, and then he was taken out around, the 6:40 mark of that quarter and didn't return, of course. They said basically back spasms. Concerned here with Cade Cunningham after seeing the clip and what went down, or obviously just being super cautious and they're doing well and it's okay?
Yeah, he did stay in for a few possessions after that, so it wasn't an immediate bang, my back hurts, I got to leave the game. There's that positivity for it. But the same morning they announced that Isaiah Stewart is out with a calf strain for at least a week. So they got to start, playing together and get into a groove. I mean, they've been playing together most of the season, but get into a groove here going into the playoffs. Should they lose, or is it possible that they lose the number 1 seed in the East? I think that's highly, highly unlikely. They're up 4 on the Celtics. Yeah. They got the tie break on them. There's 14 games remaining. So other guys have to step up because they haven't had the ability to insert a Kevin Huerter all that much. And so they just need to play more minutes together. If Cade needs to come back, though, he is everything for that team.
Yeah, it was just a weird landing. Plus, he had a guy on him. So, it seems like they are being cautious. He's not really in danger of missing out on awards. He's only missed 7 games so far this season. So, assuming he comes back in a couple of weeks, even if it's that long, I think it'll be fine because they've got such a nice buffer over Boston. Basically a 5-game lead since the Celtics would actually have to pass them. But yeah, like Tess said, you want your guys as healthy as possible going into the playoffs, and that hasn't been the case for Detroit lately. We've seen Cade take a couple of rest games. Now he's got a legit injury. The calf strain, I think, is worrying for Isaiah Stewart. Those things don't tend to heal up all that quickly, and he's been out of the lineup with suspensions and being banged up anyways. So, yeah, they would like to be pumping on all cylinders, which is literally what a Piston does. And I don't think they are right now. They kind of hit a tough patch here, but did get a win last night.
Yeah, and they get another win when they play the Wizards in their next game, too. And they get career highs for guys. You play the Wizards, you get career highs. Jalen Duren came through with Cade Cunningham out, 36 points, career high. Bam Adebayo, obviously, career high recently with his 83. Corey Kispert, career high against the Wizards. So last few weeks,
I mean,
you
that's
just
a
play
good
the
point.
Wiz.
Well, especially if you're an NBA center. You name two of them there. Bam, 83 points. That's good. Kada had an awesome game against the Wizards. He went for 24 and 10, shot 85% from the field. Porzingis recently came back. He went for 30 points against the Wizards. And then, like you said, Jalen Duren last night, 36 points, 12 boards, shot 77%. So, yeah. Play the Wizards, you're going to be all right. And I was thinking, too, with Cade, like Trey Johnson III falling on him, one of the better guys in the NBA to have a guy to have fall on your back. He's got to be one of the lightest guys in the league.
He's very skinny.
He's like, he's listed? He's well under 200 pounds, I'll tell you that. And I know he's a little taller, so maybe he's got some weight there, but he's on the my point is he's on a very short list of like guys I would want to have to land on my back. Yuki would be on that list.
Yeah, Bones.
Bones Highland, good one.
He's skinny.
Yeah, maybe too sharp though. Maybe I don't want to.
He's pointier.
No.
Yeah.
Who else? Let us know in the stream.
Trey Young is pretty.
Yeah.
Trey Young, good one.
Slight as well. How about another Wizard, Will Riley? He's skinny.
He's skinny. Seems like he weighs more, but maybe
He
not.
probably does. He's a
Yeah.
little taller. I
Yeah.
just bring it up. He's playing well right now.
Yeah, he
21
is.
last night,
Good old
20
Canadian boy.
or more in 3 of his last 5 games. He's doubled his scoring average since the All-Star break. Good stuff.
Fantastic.
He's barely 20 years old.
Way to go, Will Riley.
He's got blemishes on his forehead.
He does. He's a kid.
Yeah,
man. He
get him
is
an
a kid.
oxypad.
LaMelo Ball dropped 30 points as the Hornets beat the shorthanded Heat 136-106. This was our pick'em game. We'll obviously get to tonight's pick'em game, but it was close for 3 quarters. It was a game for 3 quarters, even though the Heat were very shorthanded. No Bam, a couple other guys out. But the Hornets were up like 96-88, and then they just blew them out of the water here, Trey. It was a 40-18 fourth quarter, and the game turns into a 30-point victory for Charlotte.
Yeah, I feel like I was betrayed. No Bam Adebayo going for 83 points, so they elevated Norm Powell to the starting lineup, and it just wasn't good. But you're right, it was all about the fourth quarter for the Hornets, and I actually thought Coby White played a really good game.
Hell yeah.
He only had a couple in the last quarter, but that's because it turned into a blowout. But 24 points for Coby last night, hit 3 threes, had 3 assists, only a second 20-point game since coming over to the Hornets. Been very up and down, but you like to see the up ones.
Yeah, I thought he just kept the spirit of this team going. He was their only guy who really scored a lot off the bench. You could see it out there. He was very, very important to get them to the fourth quarter where the LaMelo leading this team as a more traditional point guard was very evident. He was setting up Brandon Miller for those threes who went splash, splash, hit 2 threes in a row and started talking to the fans there. It was
Great vibe now in Charlotte,
Yeah.
which is good because this team is winning.
Yeah.
Good crowd.
Whoever was calling out Brandon Miller, I mean, he was getting it. I was trying to do the lip reading. It looked like a keep talking. He wanted him to keep talking. I love that guy. I mean, they destroyed the Heat in the fourth quarter. Yeah. As they picked up their defense in the fourth quarter, there were a little bit of worrisome that Bam sustained this while he was out. I mean, the 2 days in between their last game and this one. So there's a little bit of worry there. It's a calf strain, And they throw in Khalil Ware in his place as well, who's 0 for 6 from 3. They all shot 19% from 3 as a team. Not so good. But the fourth quarter was where it was over because it was kind of close.
It was. And you said Coby White, a couple up and down moments here in Charlotte. But overall, I think a positive addition at the deadline. Feels like him, Ayo Dosunmu with the Wolves, maybe Jared McCain because, they got him sort of for nothing. And he's already had moments for Thunder. Those 3 guys have really added to their teams here.
Oh, yeah.
And we're sort of acquired for next to little. So
yeah,
good stuff from those guards.
Again, last night he kind of buoyed that team. He kept them alive. Yeah. He replaced Trey Mann as that guy who I thought would be that guy in Charlotte. Did not have him, but he's great. He is absolutely. Kobe's great.
Final big thing that happened last night. Russell Westbrook. He leapt Steve Nash and Mark Jackson for 5th on the all-time assist list. So Westbrook entered the game in 7th position. He was just 1 assist behind Mark Jackson, but with his 2nd and 3rd assists of the night, the 37-year-old surpassed both those guys on the all-time list, which we're showing you on YouTube. So quite an achievement for this guy. He already holds the NBA mark for career triple-doubles. I think he has the NBA career record for rebounds by a guard. if you count such a thing. And he's like 14th on the NBA's all-time scoring list with the points he's at, which is over 27,000. So Kings lost.
Yeah.
But look, I mean,
Yeah,
this
they
is a notable
definitely did.
achievement that Russ is up to.
But they
to
won.
fifth.
Because they lost, they need to lose.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
right.
Got,
That's
and they got the
Clutch
Russ,
loss, yeah.
Russ stat.
Yeah. Anything to add to Mr. Russell Westbrook?
Not me. He's just a special guy.
Just a special guy.
He's a special guy doing it for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. He's done it for a long time, and especially when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, the opportunities for Westbrook to pile up stats really, really increased. He's 5th in assists, 2nd in most turnovers ever. Led the league in turnovers more often than he led it in assists, but that's just because he has the ball a lot and high risk, high reward player. So I was kind of shocked that he was 5th in assists, but then you're like, well, he's also played 18 seasons and had the ball a ton. So it all adds up. Who are Russell Westbrook's top 5 most assisted players in his career?
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
He's played for a lot of teams here.
He's played for a lot of teams.
Durant.
So let's go Durant.
Kevin Durant, number 1,
Yeah.
1,466 of Westbrook's assists.
I'm. This
It's gotta be.
is it another Thunder?
It's got to be. Serge?
I will say the top 5 are all Thunder.
Okay, Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka, number 3, 774.
Steven Adams.
Number 2, 809.
Collison?
No
No.
Collison.
Harden? No. Not
No Harden.
Ooh, there's got to be some weird ones in there.
Maybe.
The last 2 are a little surprising, I would
Tabo
say.
Cephalosha.
No. Better players. Better players for sure.
on the Thunder, though.
Yeah. One guy, he was good. He was very good for the Thunder. Made a lot of headlines for the Thunder as well. You just don't think of him as a Thunder when you're considering the entirety of his career. For sure, you don't.
It's not James Harden.
No, I said
No,
No.
oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Nope.
It's too short.
you don't think of him as really a Thunder.
I think only 2 seasons with the Thunder.
Oh, just 2 seasons.
Chris Paul.
This
No.
guy had no, so close.
Right
So
there.
close. This guy had unfinished business with the Thunder. He's acquired via trade. Then he left via trade. And it was the greatest trade that the Thunder have ever made when he left.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, hold on.
Yes, he was part of
I'm
that
talking
trade.
about that trade.
Yep.
Who the hell did they ship?
Paul George.
Paul George.
Oh my God.
420 assists to Paul George. You don't think of him as a
No.
Thunder at
Two
all.
seasons.
Obviously
Yeah.
not. I couldn't even think of the guy's name.
3rd in MVP voting, I think, that second season.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
good. He was good.
And the
one more.
the last guy was early in the Thunder days with Westbrook.
Jeff Green?
Jeff Green.
Okay.
Top
go.
5, Durant, Steven Adams, Serge Ibaka, Paul George, Jeff Green. One last trivia question. Who was his first assist to? There's no way you'll get it. October 29th, 2008.
Luke Ridnour.
No. You get one guess. I'll say if he was playing today, we would call him the Gas Man.
Something.
The Gas Man.
Fuel.
Fast pedal.
yeah.
Pedal. No.
The Gas Man.
Gas man. What the hell is that hint?
Fart
Yeah,
flatulence.
maybe the Oil Man, you could call him. He's not Daniel Plainview, but he is an Oil Man.
Wow.
Petro.
You don't mess-
Petro. Johan Petro.
Nice.
Johan Petro.
Nice,
First
you got that.
assist
Way to
ever.
go. Way to oil it.
The Gas
Oil it up.
Man.
That's his first assist.
First
Wow.
assist, yeah, came off the bench back in the day.
Okay.
One weird thing to add to the things that happened last night.
Sure.
Joel Embiid didn't play in Denver, his 6th straight game, not playing in
I was
Denver.
going to say, that's not weird.
But that is not weird. But I just, first of all, Joel Embiid loves a little controversy. He's a wrestler, he's that kind of guy. And so they booed him when he came to his seat in the 3rd quarter. It was the first time he came to his seat, and the Nuggets fans booed him. I just love that. And
great.
he loves it.
I think he had a moment with Jokic after the game.
Oh, did he?
saw going
I
around.
didn't see that.
He approached him. Said, hey man,
He
sorry,
approached.
sorry,
Hey,
I never,
man.
sorry, I never play here.
6 straight times.
That's crazy, crazy. All right, let's take a break and then we'll start filling out our March Madness bracket.
Want to win while you're losing? Well, right now, new FanDuel customers can get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bet loses. Here's how it works. Place a tournament bet using the token, and if it doesn't win, you'll get up to $300 back in bonus bets every single day for 10 straight days. That's 10 chances to play all tourney long, from game props and money lines to spreads, totals, futures, and more. You can even mix things up with same game parlays for a shot at a bigger pay out. So visit the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. In the words of Bruno Mars, if you break my heart, break my heart, break my heart. If I find out you can't move. Did I say if would break my heart? I think I did. His line is, it would break my heart. It would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart. If I find out you can't move. That's how you force something into an ad read.
You love
FanDuel,
singing. I love
it's
it.
time to dance. That's the only reason why I forced a Bruno Mars line in there, because the tagline is FanDuel, it's time to dance. It would break my heart if I find out you can't move and use the FanDuel app. You see, you get it? That was terrible. It was a terrible force. It was a terrible real execution. Either way, that's a new Bruno Mars song. Fairly new. Anyway.
Fairly new. Okay,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Thank you.
If you're joining us live on YouTube and you like those pipes on Task Mellis, hit the like button, subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. I did meant to bring up when we were talking to Anthony Edwards. Did you see him playing all the sports against Barack Obama?
That was awesome.
It's a pretty funny clip.
So funny,
Yeah,
man. This
playing
guy-
horse, and then they played
Some ping pong?
they played
pong,
ping pong. They played
Connect
Connect
Four.
Four. Yeah, that's drawing a blank on ping pong. Table tennis, please.
Open up that left hand, OG.
Yeah,
Open up that
yeah,
hand,
it's
OG.
Pretty funny.
That was amazing. The guy is himself with everybody.
I know.
There's the president of the United States talking about doing a promo for opening his presidential library, and he's trash talking him the entire time.
It's pretty
That's
funny,
awesome.
and it's very endearing.
Yep.
It is. Okay, so it's time for a bunch of college basketball dummies to fill
Let's
out
go.
the perfect bracket. We've done this a few years in a row. Part of the fun is we do have our big pool. The link is in the show notes, or I'll at least add it to the show notes. I think I forgot. Whoa,
Sorry,
what the
I'm
hell's
just
going on
looking
here?
at things. I
I was like, who's switching up?
was gonna
tabs.
share something.
And you got to try and beat us. That's the fun of this thing. See if you can beat our bracket. So I think I forgot to add it, but I will add it. Anyway, let's do it because this takes forever.
Yeah, let's do it because this takes forever. The regions have names, but to me, they just have locations on a paper. So we're starting top left, aka the East region.
Sure.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna remember the West region is on the right? How's that even possible? Let's get serious here. The East is on the right side of the country. It should be on the right side of the bracket.
Wow.
I
Interesting.
agree.
That's my new NCAA take. Switch up the directions.
Well, did I just see we haven't had an NCAA men's winner from the west side of this country
Yeah.
in like 30 years?
I
know
such a
Arizona.
map.
Yeah, Arizona is one of the favorites, right, this year, and it's like it's been a very long time. It's all if you cut the country right down the middle, it's
Slice
at least all of them coming from the east.
Hey, keep it in mind.
Keep it in
Something
mind.
to consider.
Keep it in mind.
Every strategy is valid.
That's right.
When it comes to completely guessing here in the No Dunks NCAA Tournament Classic. If you want to find our bracket at the end of this, it's going to be called Trey Kirby too, because I don't know. I've used
You
CBS
can change the name though if you want.
900 times. How?
I think you click on those little dots, don't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Edit avatar. View
Oh.
scoring rules.
There is a way. There is a way. I have done it. But you're right. This is a
It's impossible to know,
I know,
man.
I know.
I don't know. So we're going to be called
Who
Trey
cares?
Kirby
Who
too.
cares?
Anyways, Duke or Siena?
Duke.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You're probably going to pick Duke.
You're going to probably pick Duke.
Siena Saints, I saw. That's a
Siena Saints? Cool name.
yeah, cool name.
pretty good.
Made me think about taking them, but probably
As in a
probably
St.
don't
Bernard, apparently. How about that?
take them. Oh,
That's a cool logo.
Oh, that is cool. Is that dog wearing glasses?
I think it's just got.
Oh.
I think it's got color around the
I was wearing
eyes.
sunglasses.
It's like Dame Edna glasses.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Siena St. Bernards. All right, Ohio State Buckeyes, TCU Horned Frogs.
8-9.
That's one of the closest matchups there is.
I like the purple of the Horned Frogs.
Yeah,
And I'm not the biggest Ohio State guy.
I'm with you.
Okay, let's go. Sorry,
damn.
Tass, no vote on this one.
What do you think?
We're going Froggies. Come on.
well, you guys are riding with TCU. I don't have a strong feeling about the Buckeyes.
Okay.
Frog Dogs. Cool. St. John's. What are they?
Oh.
They're a storm.
Red Storm.
Red Storm.
I like St. John's.
So do I. And I know it's only because of like Slam Magazine from the 90s.
Oh yeah, they were one of the first schools to get Jordan jerseys.
Totally, man.
Them and Cal and Cincinnati.
And am I wrong
I'm
in
a big
saying
St.
St.
John's
John's
fan
was
as well.
big for a time of our lives and then disappeared for a huge chunk of it and then now seem back?
Now they're back. They have
So we
Rick
got it back.
Pitino as their coach.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
That's why they're back.
All right, good. Go
You're
with
up.
them.
Good job, Johnnies.
Nice.
It's also fun to call them the Johnnies. Kansas. The Kansas Jayhawks versus the Cal
Baptist.
Baptist. The
Whatever.
Baptizers. You got Darren Peterson, a potential #1 overall draft pick from Kansas. How many minutes will he
Ride him.
play?
You got to ride him.
Hop on and ride him.
Yeah, he's going through to the next weekend.
Oh, we want to see.
Ooh,
we want to
4-5.
see
That's gonna be a good
Peterson
matchup.
versus Boozer as a potential matchup down the
Oh,
line.
yeah, right. Duke versus Kansas, yeah.
All right, Louisville, the Cardinals versus the South Florida Bulls. I think we have a notable injury. This guy, Mikal Brown, is supposed to be quite good,
Okay.
and I don't think he's playing.
Uh-oh. Could we smell an upset here?
We could smell an upset.
Double-digit advancing.
Ride it. Ride the
Let's do
upset.
it. I mean, that's a good-looking
Ride the
team.
bull? You gonna tame that lassie?
Oh, what a call.
Gotta tame that lassie. If the guy's injured, you gotta see this opportunity as an
gotta
opportunity.
see this opportunity.
South Florida. Is that what we said that's called? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
USF.
Okay.
Cool logo too. A U with horns on it. I didn't even know you could do that. Michigan State Spartans, North Dakota State. What do you think this thing is? That's a bison.
It's a bison,
That's
yeah.
absolutely a bison.
So our South Dakota State is not in the dance. Our Jackrabbits
Jackrabbits,
are not bouncing
unfortunately.
through. Okay, well, I don't feel as good about the North as I do the South Dakota team, so I'm Michigan State.
Let's do it.
Sure, I like it. UCLA, the Bruins, Central Florida. They're maybe the Knights. I think they
Yeah,
are.
that sounds right. Fairly evenly matched.
That's pretty evenly
right?
matched. A 30th versus a 51st when you're talking net rank, which we are.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Oh, look at that high points per game.
Are
I
you-
like this.
are-
This is making it extra easy for us dummies. They're like, look, 30th is less than 51st. They
Yeah,
get a dot.
That's the diff.
Yeah, count the dots. 3-3. What are we supposed to do?
Are you a Ken Palm guy?
Am I a Ken Palm guy? I like to know that there's something out there
So do
called
I.
Ken Palm.
So do
I don't
I.
know what it is. I don't know who he is, but it's important. The rankings.
Right.
Do you see it on here? I don't.
Tass, you picked this one. I got no feel on this
No
game.
feel, huh?
We're talking Tyler Bilodeau versus Riley Kugel. That's how you like keep
Kugel.
your pelvic floor tight.
That's right. Squeeze it.
Kugels.
Squeeze them.
Googles, yeah.
Let's squeeze with
Yeah,
them.
squeeze them into the
I
next
think
round.
everybody in the crowd does that when he scores.
Tightens up. UConn, they've won some championships.
Yeah. They're going.
Furman.
But they're playing a Furman.
Furman's local, I think, right?
Really?
Sort of.
Interesting.
Local enough that
Never
I know
heard of
people
it.
have gone to UConn.
Furman
or
University?
To Furman, yeah.
Oh. Well,
I don't.
It's hard
I mean,
to
it's
take
a
them against
215.
UConn.
Yeah.
sorry.
It's in South Carolina.
Close enough. You
Greenville?
Can drive there. Nice. UConn's in. Okay. Bottom left, aka the South.
Okay.
Florida, they're the defending national champions. They don't know who they're playing yet. They're either playing PVAM or somebody else.
P-fam.
PVAM, wow, net rank 300. That's high.
How the hell?
A lot of dots for the Gators here.
So that game's on tonight.
That game is on tonight,
The
as
60
well as
the-
our
the first
Miami
four.
of Ohio Redhawks going as well.
Yeah,
that's
that's
their
right.
final
31 and
four.
1, our team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florida,
yeah,
obviously.
Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's going to.
Clemson, Iowa. I think there's a very good player on Iowa. Let's see his name. Bennett Sturts.
Scores a lot.
He's a draft guy. 20 points per game in college. Been shooting the ball really well, I think, lately. He's going up against Godfrey, RJ Godfrey.
Wow, it's a good name.
Yeah,
Clemson,
very good
though.
name. The dots say Iowa.
Yeah. I think I'm with him.
You going dots?
I'm with the dots.
Look at they got a lower net rank, 27th versus 34th.
Let's go with it.
In an
Clemson.
8-9? That's
Clemson's a
crazy.
local school, sort of.
Clemson's
again,
a-
but
They're,
sort of.
they're as local as Furman is. They're also South
but you
Carolina.
guys
It's a
wanna run
football school, though.
It is a football school.
Right, Iowa.
Yeah.
Sure. The Hawkeyes. Vanderbilt Commodores, McNeese State. That looks like a cowboy. They got Aura.
That's Aura. He
Amir
came back.
Aura
He
Khan.
left. Do you know that story?
He left.
I didn't know he left.
Yeah,
I
he-
just saw recently that he's back.
He went somewhere else and then was like, no, I got to go back
Wow.
to McNeese. So he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
The return.
But
can't
do
be
you,
random.
do you like
I
their
mean,
chance?
you throw out the dots when it comes to Amir Khan coming back.
What did
It's
they
Amir,
do
right?
last year?
Yeah, it's
Amir, yeah. What did they do last year?
They
I
did
don't know.
win.
They won, right?
Yeah, they did. Was that last year?
They
yeah.
did.
It was last
Whoa,
year.
they got Larry Johnson? I didn't know he still had eligibility.
Grandmama's still alive?
Grandson.
I loved when we learned that Joe Dumars went to McNeese.
Yeah, we did learn that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That's always stuck with me. for some
Tyler
reason.
Tanner.
I don't know. I never have a feel on Vandy.
Yeah, that's a
just-
Vandy.
I don't know. They don't feel like a basketball school to me, but they're
What do you
obviously
think,
very
Tass?
good. I
What
got
do
no
you
clue.
think?
Go ahead.
Oof, I think I'm riding Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Vander wasn't built in a day. Nebraska, the Cornhuskers versus Troy. Just one guy. Just one guy, just one dot. But wow, look at
Okay,
the
here's
points
how we
per
decide
game.
this. Do you know a Troy in your life? And do you like him?
I don't.
Okay, he doesn't. Do you know a Troy in your life?
I do.
Do you like him?
I do.
JD, do you know a Troy in your life? And do you like him?
I do and I don't.
Whoa.
Okay, on the deciding factor. I know a Troy in my life. He became a cop. Do not like him.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. So, sorry, Troy, you're done.
All right, Nebraska. Great. I love it. And for me personally, like I like to see that name get taken out. Too close.
Troy and
Too
Trey.
close.
Wow, okay.
UNC, the Tar Heels versus Virginia Commonwealth University. They had a Cinderella run once upon a time
they
in the
did.
Shaka Smart days.
That they did.
Unfortunately for North Carolina, Caleb Wilson out.
He's not playing, eh?
No, broke his hand rehabbing a
Yeah.
previous broken hand or
So
something.
he's
like
out for the
that.
tournament?
He's out for the tournament.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like a top 5 pick kind of guy.
Yeah, they're likely to get bounced because he's out. That's
Think
what
it's
that's what
likely
I
to?
read.
Think
That's-
it's likely?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's their team or a big
yeah,
part of their team.
I'm riding VCU.
Wow.
Sorry, UNC.
Okay.
We got to get
do
some
it.
upsets
Yeah,
in
we
here.
need some 250.
I taking on the Penn Panthers. I think they're the Panthers.
Okay.
This Illinois team's pretty good. Peja Stojakovic's son
I like that.
is there. They got a guy who came from like an unheralded recruit to now he's going to be a top 10 draft pick. And what's his name? Keaton Wagler.
Yes,
I
I've
believe
heard that name.
is his name. That's some big dudes. But my friend Nick, he's a high school basketball coach in Chicago, and one of his players plays for Penn. So
Oh, we're conflicted.
Dalton Scantleberry.
Scantleberry.
Sounds like a guy that would go to an Ivy League school.
Yeah, he sounds very smart.
Yeah.
Dalton
Sounds like he should be on the
Scantleberry.
rowing team.
Don't mess anything up. You could be in a scandalberry.
I won't be able to face my dad if I pick.
I think
Okay,
Illinois.
so you
are-
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I got Illinois going far,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, well, you're not taking Scantle.
Nah,
No.
Okay.
I think he is a Scantle on the playing time early in his career. He's just a freshman.
Oh, okay.
He's just a freshman.
early.
St. Mary's, they're the Gales. They always show up to the tournament with their gray socks and play pretty well. Texas A&M, they're the Aggies. Are you more of a Bird fan or a Farm fan?
Birds.
Bird. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going St. Mary's in the 7-10 matchup.
Oh,
here.
that looks like a Lithuanian name there.
That does look like a
That guy can
Lithuanian
shoot.
name.
Paulius
I've never seen that guy,
Morauskas.
but I'm telling you that right now, that guy can shoot.
That guy can shoot. He's a forward, 18 per game.
Go with him.
Yeah.
He can shoot. That guy can shoot. Guaranteed. Houston, they're good. The Cougs playing against the Idaho Vandals. Very cool name. Houston always has a great defense.
Yeah.
As you can see, only 62.9 points per game allowed here. They got a high draft guy as well this year. Kingston Flemings.
Yeah, yep. I'm Team Houston for sure.
Yeah,
What a name.
You know, look, we're in the
Kingston
new
Flemings.
NIL era here, right? Like,
we are.
there's a lot more chalk, for being honest. Feels like it. Like
Lot more
last year we
chalk.
had 4 number 1 seeds. I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a 9.1% chance that we get consecutive Final Fours with all 1 seeds.
I'm
Not
saying
high.
I'm saying
It's not high.
no chance.
No chance.
Wow.
No chance.
9%.
That's what I'm reading from evanmaya.com.
Okay. See, does Evan Maya know Ken Palm? Probably.
Did you know-
Arizona. Are they maybe the number 1 overall seed?
I thought it was
Oh.
Duke, no?
Is Duke the number 1 overall seed? You tell me.
No, actually, I don't know.
Um,
But look at this team they're playing. Well, actually, I don't think they're.
Long Island University.
Is that a potential?
No, I think they're already
They're in.
they're in.
Okay.
In.
I want to talk about them for a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it.
I mean, we're not taking an upset of a 116 nature, but this is our team. JD, you as well. This is the Canadian team.
Okay.
They got like 5 Canadians on this team.
Oh,
A whole bunch. 3 start, I think.
Okay.
2 other guys are like notable reserves. They all teamed up there. I mean, there was a lot of transferring going on. I don't know why it's at this place, but pretty cool. Be cheering for them to keep a close game against Arizona.
somebody tried to sell us on Lehigh being the Canadian team. We'll get to that one later.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
But-
LIU is the real one in my books.
Yeah, they got more, it sounds like.
We got to go
Some more
Arizona.
Canadians.
But I'm telling you right now, they're going to be within 10 points with like 4 minutes to go, and people are going to be like, whoa, what's going on here?
Could they do it? We'll see. We'll see if they can do it.
Good luck.
Okay.
Villanova, Wildcats, Utah State. I think they're an Aggie as well. Sam Merrill, is he a
they're-
Utah State guy?
They're favored.
They got 5 dots.
Yeah, they got 5 dots.
Oh, and look, a no dot. There's a no dot situation here.
'Cause they
0
haven't
and
played.
0 against top 25 teams, but Nova has not beaten a top 25 team.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh.
Okay, so
That's interesting.
how does that even work, Ken? Strength of schedule 46th for Utah State, but they haven't played a top 25 team. Have played a harder schedule somehow than Villanova. Really makes you think. MJ Collins versus Tyler Perkins.
I got no feel on this one, man.
Yeah. You didn't give us anything that would sway one way or the other.
Cats or farms?
Cats or farms?
Cats. Who's cheering for farms?
Hey man, my hometown invented the corn harvesting machine, so I'm a big farm fan. Big farm fan.
Wow, the farmers going through.
Ride the farm
bum, 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 bum.
We are farmers. The Badge Dogs, the Wisconsin Badgers versus the High Point.
I've seen this one as a
Pointers?
popular like upset pick.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, look at this. Looks like a high scoring game. 90 points per game for High Point, 83 for Wisconsin. It's a new era for the Badgers. They're not just all big white guys.
Yeah,
They probably are, but now they can score a lot.
I think that's the thing with this High Point team. Obviously, they're just a high octane offense.
Literally
man.
high points.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
dare we take them, or is that crazy? You Wisconsin and your family,
Oh, yeah, that's where Laura went.
right?
Yep.
So are we forced to take them out of loyalty?
I don't even think Laura picked Wisconsin to win the championship this year.
Oh wow. Oh, even she doesn't believe.
I don't know why. It's not like she's been totally tapped
Yeah, I
into
know.
the results this
She
year.
knows that they're playing this year. She knows their weaknesses.
Yeah.
High Point could really
You wanna
take
go
advantage.
high?
I mean, how many 12-5s have we done? No, we haven't done.
We not St. John's.
We gotta have one.
and not Vanderbilt.
We
It's
have
this
to have
or,
one, man.
or the Zips. All right, let's do it.
Ooh, okay.
High Point.
High Point.
Wow.
We're going
Cool.
High Point.
Didn't see that coming.
Arkansas Razorbacks, John Calipari's team versus the Hawaii, I believe they're the Warriors. Darius Acuff Jr. This guy's a high draft product and a
guy
very
is
exciting player.
Very exciting. I think it'll be interesting to see him in the NBA. He might, unfortunately, give a lot back on the other end, but yeah, he's lights out on that end. I like Arkansas.
I like Arkansas.
Though I read
early
something
here.
about Hawaii. They did this thing because they have to come over for these tournaments at the end, right?
Okay.
And instead of flying all the way back, they now stay stateside.
Huh.
Probably better, like on their, mental game
Yeah, for sure.
and not having to take
That's a long
long
flight.
flights.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway. But I like Arkansas. I actually have Arkansas going pretty far in my brackets.
Nice. The BYU Cougs versus the Texas Longhorns, who qualified last night on a game winner
That was
from a guy.
Hell of a jump shot.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch.
That was.
I was infected with the madness last night.
Both games were.
Yeah, two close
got
games.
close. College is funny. It's like a 12-point game and there's like a handful of minutes left and it's like always gets close.
Oh yeah,
They suddenly these kids can't miss a 3-pointer when they're down.
No doubt.
6 to 12 points in the final couple minutes. Like it's 80% of the time they hit it. So weird. I got no feel.
I like Texas.
right, you like Texas,
Apparently,
eh?
they are better than their seed.
Okay. Grade and Gordian
They're
will
one
be
of
happy
those.
if we take Texas.
Okay, we're saying an upset for
Jeez.
AJ DeBansa, saying you're one and done. You're out of here.
Yeah. Well,
He'll play 40 minutes.
Give us some
Forgot about
information on. The
We got
Devance.
5-1 in the dots, and DeBansa's averaging 25 a
Oh,
game,
come on, man.
6 rebounds,
A lot of
4
injuries
assists.
to
Lot
this
of
team.
injuries.
Yeah, a
though.
lot of injuries. Nate Pickens out. Richie Saunders out.
They're going to play a boxing one on this team?
How dare you? How dare you say that?
Too soon?
Yeah,
He
too
got
soon.
his team got boxed in one.
We got
last
boxed
night.
and one in the second half last night, and we fell apart.
Mm.
Tragedy. You gotta watch out for those junk defenses, especially in college. Come on,
That's good coaching.
that's good. That's good
I'd
coaching.
I'd love to shake the hand of that coach against who you played against last
These
night.
guys. These guys.
Apparently, these guys are underseeded, though. Apparently,
Texas, hey
Texas
man,
is good.
I love it.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
all right, Texas.
That'd be an interesting talking point. You can't even beat Texas in the NCAA
We were
tournament.
just there.
We were just where?
Wait, were we at that?
Yeah, we were in Austin.
we were in Austin.
Yeah,
that was
were
where
there.
we were at. Yeah, when we saw Wemby play the Suns.
That's where we were.
have to cheer for them.
That's right. The Gonzaga Bulldogs versus the Kennesaw State Owls.
Now you want to talk about local team?
This is the most local team you could get, I guess, outside of Georgia Tech, which is
That's our
slightly
team,
more
guys.
local.
That's our team. That's our massive upset.
Why do you say that?
Because
Are
they're
they
the
good?
Owls. They're nearby.
14-3. That's a
Hootie
that'd be a-
hoo, baby.
Hootie hoo,
Yeah,
baby.
hootie hoo. Hashtag hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo, baby.
Let's go.
All right.
This is
Their
our crazy
star,
upset.
Simeon Cottle. 20 per game. Graham EK
Is he out?
wishes.
Is he out or what's that say?
Well, that's not
suspended?
good. That's not
It says SUS.
Uh-oh.
good. Is this one of the guys that was caught up in the
It says,
shavers?
What
says
did he
injury
do?
sus. That's,
Oh,
that's
no.
all we got. That's all the
Yeah,
information
sus.
we got.
That's not good. It's got to be
Uh-oh.
suspended.
It's gotta
Were
be
you cheering for a
suspended.
sus guy?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That.
Team might rally around
Ooh,
his
Braden
absence.
Huff. He's a Illinois boy. He was a good player. He played for.
Okay, then maybe I'm getting talked out of it, but I don't know.
We
man.
need. We're waiting here for a quick Simeon Cottle report. What
Yeah, I
is-
got nothing.
What's he sus for?
Simeon.
He's sus for being awesome, man.
It looks like he's suspended.
Oh
That's
shit!
not good. Not good. Missing 20 points per game,
Whoa.
but 83.
This is earlier in the season, though.
Cottle. What the hell's his name?
Cottle. Simeon Cottle.
Simeon Cottle.
He's gonna.
Maybe he has been
Is he gonna be
banned
part of the
from-
point shaving thing?
Oh yeah, he is.
Uh
he was. I should say he was.
Charged in the points shaving scheme.
oh.
Oh boy.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh boy. How do we do it? Okay. You've
Yeah.
talked.
Yeah. That's what he was involved in.
I think we gotta go Gonzaga if they're missing their
Is he
leading
playing or
score.
not?
It says he's sus, man. I can't tell you. It says he's sus.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, he's 20 points per game.
This changes
Guys are
everything.
good. He was money. He was
He's
apparently
a-
money, and yeah, man,
Money.
started missing,
Money.
though, like,
money.
what?
He likes money too much.
What?
He's a real
All right, I
local
don't care.
kid,
Go
too.
wherever
Yeah,
you
Zags.
want. I'm cheering
Zags
for
are
him.
Yeah.
Who to
still
me?
cheer for him.
Who?
Miami Hurricanes, Missouri.
Who do you? Who? All right, who? Miami,
This is the
Missouri.
Miami Hurricanes, the U versus Mizzou, also a U.
MI, both MI.
Yeah. That's right. Tigers.
Mia Miz.
No Michael Porter Jr. for the Tigers this year. They got Mark Mitchell. Oh, man. I was loving there was a guy on Texas last night whose last name was Mark. I'm Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark.
He made some big plays.
Well, let's back Mark then.
You want back Mark?
I got no feel otherwise.
Mizzou's Mark
We
Mitchell.
got ACC. Should we cheer for the ACC? That's our local.
It's our local conference. We're always talking about our favorite conference here.
I don't care.
Yeah,
7-10.
right.
But sometimes these 7-10s are impossible, man.
Right.
8-9,
true.
7-10.
Ride the zoo.
Yeah. Purdue. They just won the Big Ten championship, beat Michigan. They're playing against Queens.
Put them through.
Okay.
They're crushing them. They're winning by 40.
Yeah, they got an assist man, Braden Smith.
Oh, I love a good assist, man.
How about that? 9.1
Oh, in
assists per
college,
game.
those are some numbers.
He is maybe like the Division I leader in assist or something like that. Or
I
close.
like it.
Yeah,
I like
Plays
it.
34.4 minutes.
You
a
gotta
game.
love
Wow.
that. No injuries.
Oh, we got a clean
You gotta
game.
love that. Okay, bottom right, the Midwest region, the University of Michigan Wolverines versus Howard. They just qualified last night. Looks
Oh.
like a buffalo or a bison to me.
It's another bison. We got a
Yep.
They
second
just
bison
won.
in the
Second
tournament.
bison, huh?
Michigan's going far.
They got a good defense here. I'll say I picked the Wolverines in my personal
Okay.
bracket. Yeah, they got a chance this year.
Yeah.
They got big guys, they got old guys, and they got
Bisons
draft
are-
prospects.
Bisons are out. Speaking of two bisons, what does the buffalo say to his kids when he's leaving for work?
Bye, son.
Bye, sons. Two sons.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, sons. Yeah, you got that. Kawasaki. That's where that's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why you. Yeah.
Bye,
Oh, that's it.
I know. That's why we were literally watching videos
Monkey,
of
no cramp.
Kawasaki.
Monkey no
Okay.
cramp.
Monkey
Yeah.
no cramp.
3 bananas.
Georgia, the Bulldogs, St. Louis, the Billikens, I think.
What?
What's a billiken?
No one knows.
Billiken.
Don't
What
cut-
is
don't cut
that?
it.
What's that look like to you? That looks like a smiley troll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cute.
That's a
an animal?
Billiken. But Georgia's our local team.
I know.
We got a lot
we
of
didn't
local
take
teams
Kennesaw,
going
so we
here.
better take Georgia.
Yeah. The dogs. Man's got to have a dog.
Billiken is a mythical, cartoonish good luck figure.
It's like a leprechaun almost.
It's a little
Got leprechaun vibes?
chubby figure. Okay, yeah, gotta go local.
Texas Tech, Red Raiders,
And the
Akron, the Zips. Look at that points per game. 88.3. The only dot.
Big injury though.
So we took High Point.
JT Toppin is out.
JT Toppin is out.
He's important.
Oh.
Yeah, he is.
That's
He's
what
their
I've
leading
heard.
scorer. Wow, 21 and 10. Actually, you can call it 22 and 11 if you like rounding up.
We're taking another 12.
I mean, the Zips. Come on, look at the way they put points on the board.
Yeah. It's
Look
like
at
High
that.
Point, man. We need those high variable
The
games.
Zips.
Ren-
Alabama. They're a high scoring team, 91.7 points per game. I think that's the highest we've seen so far. They're going against Hofstra. I don't know what that is.
Eagle? Maybe.
Maybe LeBaron Philon. This guy's a high draft prospect as well. Who? Cruz Davis. Very cool name.
Cruz, man. Rad.
Oh, yeah.
40th anniversary.
Cruz Jones.
Airing this Sunday, guys. Get your tickets to that. You movie freaks.
It's back in theaters.
Hell yeah.
I was going to
It's
say, how do they
40th
do an anniversary
anniversary
every year? But
4K.
That's how it works.
4K.
Who we riding with? The
I'm
Bama?
talking about Crew Joes, not Cruz.
Not Cruz Davis.
Not Cruz Davis, yeah. But I like Alabama.
The Bama boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're kind of local.
They're our local conference, SEC. sort of.
Tennessee,
Tennessee,
sort
the
of local.
Volunteers versus potentially the Miami of Ohio.
Ooh.
Oh, they might not be the Red Hawks anymore. They're the Red Horses? Or maybe they're playing SMU. That's probably what that says.
Yeah,
SMU,
that's SMU.
yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Suter.
So we would be, if we took them, we're hoping they win tonight to get in, and then to
they
play
got
well.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
They're 31-1.
31-1.
They did lose.
Took that clutch loss in the MAC championship game.
That is
huh?
apparently why they were in the first four. If they had won that, then they're in the actual thing. Yeah.
Wow, 90.7 points per game. They're a scoring team.
We've talked about them a lot. It feels wrong to go against them.
I agree.
If I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
All
fun to
right.
pick a team that's not even officially in
Yeah,
the tournament.
yeah,
but I do like that.
But then we get the other team anyway.
yeah, exactly. We got two great chances.
Yeah.
We get a team that's 32-1 going into the tournament, or a team that's on a win streak of at least one game.
That's right. Good way to look at it. Good way to look at it.
All right, the Virginia Cavaliers, Wahoo, the John Hollinger team versus Wright State. That's gotta be a Husky.
Isn't Virginia also a John Schumann team?
He's Virginia Tech.
Oh, he's Tech.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I
That's not
always
true.
get confused with those two.
So Hollinger's Virginia
Yes.
and Schumann
Oh,
is Tech.
I love the UVA because I see it when I play my cornhole on my cornhole.
Oh, he does. He
It's
does
on the
have
sleeve.
that.
It's
The
on that
cornhole
plastic
pick.
sleeve. So
Got to back it.
yeah.
Tease
Why would we take
rigor.
right anyway?
No, that sounds wrong.
That sounds
Michael
wrong.
Cooper. He's still playing.
The Kentucky Wildcats, Santa Clara.
Let me just say, I saw a video of Steve Nash on speakerphone talking to the Broncos.
Talking
Saying,
Bronx.
boys, way to get back. I'll be cheering for you.
Way to get back.
All-time legend.
Okay.
Steve Nash, but I don't think it's going to help.
You don't think this is the year?
No, because I also love Kentucky. You guys know I love Kentucky guards, so I'm conflicted here. Steve Nash, Santa Clara, all these fantastic Canadian at that Kentucky guards and SGA and Jamal Murray and other guys I like.
Kentucky.
Yeah, let's go Kentucky.
Okay.
Wow, a lot of
big blue,
injuries.
baby,
Why they
big
got so
blue.
many
Big
injuries?
Blue, Iowa State. That's a hurricane. Nope, that's a cyclone.
Yeah,
Imagine a hurricane in Iowa State. Devastating.
Miami versus Iowa State.
Yeah, Tennessee State. There's a state for every state. And a lot of them have made it. Milan Momcilovic, leading scorer for Iowa State. Anybody have a reason to pick Tennessee State?
No.
No. Okay,
no.
great.
That's a big one.
Okay.
Do you want to now go back to the East and then just fill out
Top
that?
left? Yes,
fill
I do.
out that bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Duke, TCU, Boozer, Frog.
Duke.
Boozer.
All right. St. John's versus Kansas.
Damn.
Patino versus Self.
Two of the first, teams I think of when I think college basketball. I think St. John's and I think Kansas.
This is a blue bloods bracket.
Yeah.
Top left.
Yeah.
But
You're
you
right.
thought Kansas should
Kansas.
go through, right? Is that what
UConn.
you thought Kansas should go through because of their lead guy?
We would love
He
to
wants to
see
see a Peterson versus
two
Booz.
potential.
We do. We
number
want to see it.
one.
Let's talk it
We
into
want to see
existence.
it. We want to see it.
Yeah.
South Florida, the Bulls versus the Spartans of Michigan State. Those dastardly Spartans.
Yeah.
Tom Izzo
Yeah, I
versus
mean,
the other coach,
Izzo, man.
Wes Enos.
I to the Izzo.
I like that name. Wes Enos versus Jeremiah Fears' brother, Jeremy.
Oh. Jeremiah Fears' brother is named Jeremy.
Yes, and obviously he's Jeremy Fears Jr., so dad is Jeremy as well.
Right.
That's cool.
So that's very cool.
Yeah.
Put him through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go, boys. UCF versus UConn. Winner takes home the UC name.
Yeah.
They're saying-
I think this is our bracket where we like chalk.
You think we're chalking hard here?
Think so.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's keep it going. Duke or Kansas?
Duke.
Oh, this guy's chalking hard.
Yeah.
You're going to say UConn over Michigan State, aren't you?
I'm not.
Oh, you're going to say Michigan State? You're going to say
I
Tom,
gotta know if you guys
you're
pick
gonna say
this one.
Tom takes it?
You pick this one.
Check the dots. We're talking 4 dots to 2 dots
Can't
for
get
UConn.
closer, man.
Can't get closer. Well,
Yeah, I guess you could.
yeah, you could.
Can't. You can't.
So, 52% of people are picking this team to get through.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess they're a higher seed.
They are. They got bona fides. They got Alex Caravan. They got another guy. Who's the other guy?
We just had
He's a
St.
draft
Patrick's
guy.
Day though, and that's green. He's wearing green
Yeah, do you think that's inspirational?
a little bit.
Okay.
I wouldn't call this. I mean, there's a little green. I
Well,
agree.
green. Make a call, Tass. You want the
Oh,
Spartans
gosh.
or the Huskies?
Gosh. I think I want the Huskies.
All right.
done.
All right. We'll do it. Who are we putting in the Final Four?
Ooh.
Duke or UConn? Dukon.
Ooh.
Think of our buddy Doug Miller before you answer.
Please think of him.
I need to know if Doug has a
Gongma.
beard right now. That would determine it. I'm gonna text him.
You
Move on.
okay? We'll
get
come
to
back.
this.
We'll come back to this one. We'll
Okay,
pick our
if Doug
final-
has a beard, Duke through. If Doug doesn't have a beard, UConn through. Fair?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's perfect. What if he says goatee? Then we're in trouble. We'll move on to Florida versus
Might have to call
Iowa.
Florida versus Iowa.
Yeah. Gators versus haters.
I got nothing
Hawkeyes.
to back Iowa, really.
Nothing to back Iowa.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I guess.
Nothing to back Iowa. Vanderbilt or Nebraska. It's so hard to get a feel on Vandy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Nebraska never feels like a basketball team to me. I think Fred Hoiberger's their coach.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Or is he at Iowa
think-
State? I don't know. I don't know.
Last text I sent to Doug Miller was October 20th, 2023.
Was it about a beard?
No.
He's been clean-faced for a while, I feel like.
Really?
No? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got
Okay,
the
we're gonna find
eras-
out. Hopefully,
maybe
Doug
I got
writes
the
it
Hopefully
Doug
he
Miller
chimes in.
eras
Otherwise,
flipped.
we can't complete
Otherwise,
our
we'll call him.
bracket.
All right. Vanderbilt, how are you built versus Nebraska?
Built versus Braska.
This just sounds like
This
a lot of strong boys on
lot
both of these
of
teams.
corn-fed
yeah,
fellas
exactly.
on this team.
So I
Dots wise, we're talking Vandy. Vandy's got the dots.
All right.
Tyler Tanner versus Price Sandfort.
That's a great
Henry Burt. That's the thing that's awesome about college is there's so many players that you get quite the variety. of
Yeah, you
names.
do.
Vanderbilt, you're in. We don't know literally anything about you. VCU versus Illinois. Illini versus Rams, maybe. Illini versus Rams. Wagler versus Terrence.
Illinois.
Okay. Say no more. St. Mary's, do we like them? Versus Houston. They got that great defense. They got a great defense.
Great defense. Defense travels, man.
Defense travels.
Defense travels.
Houston has performed well in these tournaments.
But
the
it's
past
tough
few
to
years.
travel right now. TSA lines are crazy.
They're in the South. I wonder where this actually takes place.
Yeah.
Not local.
NCAA Tournament South Regional. Look at this. Just sharing my Googles.
Wow. Very dangerous.
Yeah, you never know what's going to come up.
Oh,
Where does it take place?
You're safe. Your tabs are
Indianapolis. Wait, that's the Final Four.
yeah.
How do I read?
How does Indianapolis always have the Final Four? I know they haven't, but it feels like they have. They always have.
First
You know
and
what? They
second
always have.
rounds.
They're on a hell of a run, Indianapolis, for having major events. They've had it all recently.
Yeah, they have.
Like everything.
Like, this isn't interesting to know. South Regional is played in Houston. The Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight. Keep that in mind.
Take Houston.
Houston's
Ride 'em.
in. Houston is
Houston.
in. Yeah, keep that in mind. Florida versus Vanderbilt. It's got to be Florida to me. There's no way Vanderbilt. could
JD
possibly-
Yeah.
hit us back if you don't mind.
Nobody wanted Vanderbilt to get this far, even.
No one did. No one felt good about it. Florida.
See ya.
Chomp
Yeah,
it up.
chomp it up.
What
We
do you
love
What do you do
chomps.
when you chomp? Do you go like this, or do you go like this, or do you clap?
I'd be clapping.
Because you're making noise.
Yeah.
But this is more of a
More like a jaw.
More of a jaw.
Yeah, slight over. I like the slight overbite you got there because I don't like it when your fingers are touching. I don't like that at all. No, I don't like that. All right, the Illinois versus the Houstons. Don't forget that this is taking place in Houston.
Wow. Yeah.
But are we chalking it again? Come on, the boys chalking this hard.
Ooh,
I
back-to-back
don't know.
chalks.
Back-to-back chalks feels weird. I think we go Illinois.
Avoid the chalk.
Just to avoid the
Yeah,
chalk.
just avoid the chalk. You want me to text my dad, see if he has a beard so we can choose between Florida and Illinois?
Might have to.
He actually just texted me and said, no internet access here. When and who does Illinois play in the tournament? So
he doesn't even
He's
know.
locked in right now. He's on
Come on,
vacation.
Steve.
He's on
Oh,
vacation.
where is he?
He's in Cozumel right now.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Living it up.
Yeah, you know this man loves to cruise. Guy loves a cruise ship.
Oh, they're on a cruise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah, yeah.
nice. Have you ever been on a cruise?
I have been on a cruise.
Yeah.
One cruise in my life.
You did, right?
I've
I'll
been
go
on
again someday.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, especially with kids, right? Don't people love it for that?
By all accounts, or at least by all commercials, it looks awesome for a kid.
They can't get lost.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Tough to go.
They can get lost, but more easily to find them.
You know where
because
they are.
they're on the ships.
They're constrained.
They're constrained. Arizona versus Utah State in the top right. That's the West. Probably takes place in Arizona somehow.
Yeah, I bet it does.
You like them? You like them? You like
I
the
do.
Cats?
I do. I think 1 seeds are going far. I mean, we have a lot going
Yep.
far.
High point team versus Arkansas. Also, I believe a high point team. This will be quite the
This,
matchup.
if you like buckets, this is the one for
If
you.
you like buckets, this is it. Acuff, Anderson, head to head.
I think I'm a Razorback guy.
Yeah, the Hogs.
Always liked Corliss Williamson.
And I plugged
40
Lehigh.
minutes of hell.
Yeah, High Point just reminded me that I plugged Lehigh to get through, but we
Yeah,
haven't.
they're not
we
even
didn't
in it,
have
bro.
them.
Never came
This was,
up.
I guess, this was for the previous tournament. I suppose disappointing, really disappointing.
Tough for CJ
That
McCollum. Okay, Texas or Gonzaga. Texas, they're hot. 1-game win streak right now. Would be 2 heading into this game.
I like it.
Sure.
I think we got to have a
We got
double-digit seed going through.
Swain.
team is
Swain, I
good.
think, was their star, or at least their high draft guy. At least according to the couple of articles that I've read. Missouri Tigers, Purdue Boilermakers, a Midwest showdown.
Similar colors, I feel like.
Yeah,
these
black
two
and
teams.
gold.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't know, man. I guess Purdue. I know it's not.
They got the big
exciting.
boys.
Yeah, they got the
them
big
big
boys.
old boys. Okay, Arizona, Arkansas. That sounds like a fun
That
matchup
sounds like
to
a
me.
fun
sounds
game.
like quite the fun matchup. Braden Burries, they're saying, could be a high draft pick as well. That'd be a nice one to see these two fellers going against each other. Dots wise, we're talking 5 dots for Arizona.
Wow, they got a good record against good teams.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good team.
Yep. Okay.
We're not doing it, man. We're not putting all number 1
Wildcats.
seeds in.
We're not putting all number
We're
1
not going
seeds
to do
in.
it. Texas or Purdue? Is this where the Cinderella run ends for Graydon Gordian?
It does.
Or is he dancing all night long?
He can go all night long.
And he's a
on
good
the dance
dancer, I
floor.
think,
He is a
too,
pretty
yeah.
good dancer, Graydon Gordian is. And I've literally partied with him all night long. His wedding, for sure, was one of those
that was
examples.
a fun wedding.
That guy was a
very fun
beast. But I don't know. You go ahead. Texas or Purdue? You've been hot on Texas all bracket
You
long.
love 'em.
Yeah, when are we going to take somebody that's not the Chalks? I mean,
Right now.
You're not wrong.
Right now.
Okay.
Purdue.
Wow. This team is coming through the first 4 to make this miraculous
Saying, how
run.
are
Let's
you
keep
gonna
that
do
in.
it? How could
They're
you
good.
do it?
Wait, no,
Apparently
is that
they're-
right? Oh yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah, they won
Apparently
last
they
night.
should be
Team of
seated.
Destiny.
They should be seated way higher than
They're
11.
underseeded. Everybody knows it.
Everybody
Everybody,
knows
that's
it.
what the internet says.
Michigan versus Georgia, big football matchup. But guess what? This is the NCAA tournament. They're playing each other.
Yeah, Michigan goes through.
Okay. I'm with you. Zips versus Tide. Literally both of these could be laundry detergents. Obviously Tide is.
You're right.
But Zip could be a
Yeah.
laundry detergent for
Yeah.
sure.
It's true.
Agree. It could be.
It could be.
What
Who
do we-
gets your clothes cleaner?
JD,
Yeah.
Zips or Tide?
I'm a Tideman.
You're a Tide man.
Tideman.
Okay.
Roll Tide, he says.
Roll Tide, roll.
Zip
Sure.
is like
Oats.
off-brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would,
Yes,
yes.
yeah.
Or it
Unfortunately true.
sounds like you're in Europe and you got to get some laundry detergent. And you're like, what the hell is Zips?
I'll
I
use
guess we'll
Zips.
use this. That
It
might
looks
work.
like Tide.
Yeah, exactly.
Our Miami of Ohio team versus John Hollinger's team, Virginia. Also, we don't know the
We don't know if they're even going in.
We don't know,
That's-
but they might be.
How has a first 4 team ever made it to like the second weekend?
I think the answer is yes.
yeah, I think so,
I think
too.
it recently happened.
Yeah,
I think everything has recently happened. Like a 16 beat a 1 finally,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. Was that Zach Edey? They lost. Did
It
Purdue
was
lose?
Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Great call.
Yeah.
Great call.
Who did they lose to?
Maybe like Florida Atlantic or whatever that was. Is that who they played?
FDU.
FDU.
FDU. So I don't know what that stands for. That's
sure.
the Fairleigh
Fairleigh Dickinson, Doug
they beat them
Eder,
3
or whatever his
years
name.
ago, maybe 4
Yeah.
years ago. Okay.
I remember that, sort of, apparently. Virginia or play-in team to be decided tonight.
I guess I go Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Okey-doke.
do it. How can you resist?
Okay. Kentucky versus Iowa State.
Here is a good one.
I have a personal vendetta against Iowa State.
Okay.
They broke my bracket sophomore year of college. or sophomore year of high school when Jamal Tinsley was their star. I thought they were going to win the championship, and I think they were the first 2 seed to lose to a 15 seed.
Whoa.
So I've hated them ever since.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And they've won
Big Blue,
twice
baby.
in the last decade.
Huh?
They've won twice in the last decade.
Who did?
Iowa State. No?
You mean like tournament games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tournaments?
Oh, so
The whole way.
there are no meltdowners. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Iowa
Well,
State won?
okay.
What are you talking about?
No, just like any tournament game.
No, they won the last 10 titles, didn't they? I mean, 2 of the last 10 titles.
No.
Iowa State.
Women's?
No.
No?
No.
No.
They've never won a title, I would imagine.
Huh.
UConn
What
won
are
2
you
of the
thinking
last 3 titles.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Michigan versus Alabama. Another big football matchup. That's a good football bracket, at least in the top half of the bottom right. You guys tell me. Look, I'm pulling for Michigan no matter what.
Yeah, I am too. I like Michigan. You know, we're like from Canada, man. It's right there.
It's right there. Virginia or Kentucky? Cat versus horse. This is a cat versus horse matchup.
Anti-horse, so
Everybody's anti-horse.
man, this seems
The Blue
weird.
Bloods going
Kentucky
through.
going through crazy.
All right, let's pick our final 4 here.
Okay, I got no word from Doug Miller.
No word from Doug. We'll do his last. We'll give him a chance, every chance we possibly can get.
I'm calling him. I'm calling him.
Colin.
I'm calling him.
Okay,
Let's see if he picks up.
this is exciting.
Yeah, here we go.
It's been 3 years, Doug.
Yeah, let's say
He
we'll
might
get
be
his
busy.
opinion on
He is a
Duke.
busy man.
He is.
It's lunchtime.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Doug?
How you doing, man?
Good. I got you on speakerphone. We're on No Dunks right now. We're filling out our March Madness bracket, and all I need to know, Doug, is whether or not you have a beard right now.
I do not.
Oh, Doug!
Interesting.
What happened?
It's getting warm out. wanna look clean, feel good. That's it. It's too itchy, man. It's too much to take care of.
Okay, that's fair enough. But we did say before we called you and got in contact with you that if you did not have a beard, we were not putting Duke through to the Final Four. How do you feel about that?
Man, I don't feel good. Who do you have them losing to then?
UConn.
UConn.
Oh, that would be so devastating.
Well, you got a couple weeks here to grow a beard then, man.
That's it? I grow a beard, we should be okay?
Yep.
All right, that sounds good. I can do that. That's a small sacrifice to make.
There you go. Okay, well, we'll take that under consideration. I'll let you go, buddy. We'll talk soon.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, later. What a guy. Fantastic.
That was great.
So what are we doing?
I mean, UConn's got to go through.
Yeah, you know, I did say that. I only want to flip it on its head because he did pick up, which is respect to Doug.
You gotta love that.
But we said it. If he didn't have a beard, then they were not going through. Okay.
You said it.
I
You
said
said
it.
it.
Okay.
You gotta
UConn's
be
through.
a
Sorry, Doug.
man
I
of
tried
your
to-
beard word.
Yeah.
Florida, Illinois, defending champs versus another team who is good. Blue versus orange. This is an all blue versus orange matchup.
This is closer to your home. Like, I imagine Florida would be the team that we all take. Like, they're just.
I feel like I haven't heard a thing about them this year, but
Florida?
they're obviously good.
Yeah, they got one of their big guys back, Thomas Haw.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Huff. Maybe it is.
I got no clue on this one. No feel on this game. I cheer for Illinois basically because of you and your family and Will Leach.
I would take Florida, but if
Okay,
there's a
that's
reason to
fine.
take Illinois,
I mean, we got Illinois.
have it.
Florida it is.
Florida.
it is. It's
First
fine.
one seed.
That's fine.
First
yeah.
one seed.
Arizona versus Texas. We're riding the horns.
Man, we got Texas.
We're
going
horned
far.
We were just there.
It's so close. Feels like it's like we're there right now.
Feels like we're there right now. It sort of does.
I don't know.
Wildcats versus Steed. The Longhorn Cattle. Are you more of a cow fan or a cat fan? When you are naming animals with your daughters and we're doing ABCs, are you saying cat or are you saying cow?
Cats for sure.
So true.
Jeez.
You're
Arizona
saying
3.
cat. You're
Get
saying
outta here,
cat
cow.
first. Michigan, Kentucky. This would be our third 1 seed going to the Final Four. Maybe that's the way to go, but I'm gonna
Wow.
remove myself because, like I said, I'm gonna pick Michigan regardless. So if they win, great for me. If they lose, I won't be disappointing my friends.
JD, do you have a feel on the Wolverines? You do like Wolverine, the
Yeah, I love Wolverine.
the actual comic book hero, and Kentucky Wildcats, Big Blue. Is there a Big Blue comic book guy?
There's
would be-
Dr. Manhattan from
Dr. Manhattan, he'd be Big Blue. What about the
sure.
what about
Beast?
Kelsey Grammer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beast.
Beast.
There's
He's a big
Beast,
blue
also
guy.
an X-Men.
He's sort of Big Blue.
Blue Beetle.
Never
saw
But
it.
you're a Wolverine guy, man.
I'm a Wolverine guy.
Yeah, I think we take him. We don't have
Yeah,
all
okay,
4 ones.
okay.
because of Doug's
All because of
missing
Doug
beard.
shaving his beard. He's right. It was pretty warm out. I bet he's wishing he had one right now. Got colder
Got
this
cold
week.
this week.
Cost his team a Final Four berth.
man.
Tough.
It's tough.
UConn, Florida, 2 teams that have won championships. These are the last 2 NCAA champions right here.
I think UConn
Okay.
riding high off that victory.
Yeah,
over
smooth face. The smooth face Huskies. Arizona, Michigan, our final 4.
Duke. You pick
matchup.
this one. You pick this one.
Oh, I'm picking Michigan then.
Done.
Yeah, I'm
Done
gonna do
and
it.
done.
I'm gonna do it.
UConn,
Absolutely.
Michigan. Look at this. What is
Wow.
this? The 90s?
What is this? The 90s? Rip Hamilton versus Jawan Howard?
Sure. There's a little big nostalgia kick right now.
Kemba
I feel like in
Walker
things,
versus
so why not
Trey
the
Burke?
championship game? We going Michigan? Are we just backing them?
Franz Wagner.
Franz.
I believe
And
in
Mo?
Franz.
Jet Howard?
Jet.
But
Playing
I mean,
better.
you're talking Donovan Clingan and Stephon Castle. These are all guys that don't play for the team
No,
anymore, but they
no,
have.
no.
They have in the past.
They'll be there. They could be there.
They should be there.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have games.
They might have games. That's true. That's true.
Are there not games on that Monday night? There's got to be some games.
No, they take the Monday night off.
Maybe they'll be there.
There's no games usually because we sometimes take it off even here, or we have before.
Yep, that's true.
Come on, man. It says Trey Kirby right there.
Okay,
Should it not have a big old yellow M beside it?
fine.
And guess who was our last guest, if we don't count Doug Miller, on the podcast?
Who was our last?
Ben Golliver.
Ben Golliver.
Who cheers for Michigan.
He does. He loves the jump man as well.
That's all we need.
Okay.
Sometimes that's all
That's
you
a
need.
great pick.
Sure. I'm happy.
Okay.
Give me a combined final score.
163.
All right,
Is that high?
78
Oh,
points
no,
per
that's
game,
not high.
87 points per game. That's what?
I guess I went low.
165.
Yeah, go with 163, sure.
163, they get a little tight in the game, big game. Crazy sight lines in the
Yes.
Lucas Oil
Yes.
Stadium. So vast.
Exciting.
Congrats.
That's our champion pick, the
All right,
University
we're
of
going
Michigan
Michigan.
Wolverines.
Doing it for Ben Lyons, Ben Golliver. If your name's Ben, you're cheering for the Michigan
That's right.
Wolverines. Hey,
That was
we got
great.
family friends that
That's
they're
right.
also
Yeah.
cheering for Michigan. Yeah, this is good. Okay, great. We did it. It took a while, but we got there.
There's a lot of games to pick.
Yeah.
How many? We made 63 picks.
Holy crap. Little boy,
Oh, my fingers hurt.
little boy of the night. We are back to the NBA, but Little Boy of the Night is sponsored by Her Hoop Stats. Their founder, Aaron, been a listener since the Basketball Jones days when he was working in the NBA, and then started Her Hoop Stats around the same time, 2017. Started as a stats site, expanded to a daily newsletter, as well as a daily podcast. So they are perfect for everyone in the stream team if you're looking for a good way to follow the women's March Madness bracket. Let's fill out a women's one. Let's do it
Run
again.
it back.
Another
Sure.
45 minutes. So the stats site is herhoopsstats.com. And again, you're going to find a bunch of information about NCAA women's basketball and the WNBA, who we just got big news this morning.
Signed it.
Verbal agreement.
Verbal hasn't signed.
But between the Players Association and then the WNBA, it looks like we're going to have a season after all. That's good. I mean,
That's
obviously
good.
they're riding a high right now. I think the season starts in like 50 days, or something like that, 51 days, something.
Makes sense.
So
UConn 34-0 right now.
in the women's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Azzy.
So John Schumann uses Her Hoop Stats. You can see it on social media as well. So that's good enough for us. So go check it out. Thanks for sponsoring Woboy. Woboy. Josh Hart. School? Villanova.
That's right.
Did we have them winning or losing? I can't remember. Maybe we won one game. I can't remember. Anyway, Josh Hart got it. Season high 33 points. Knicks crushed the Pacers. He shot 12 of 13 from the field, hit all 5 of his 3-pointers, 7 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals in limited time, like under 30 minutes. What a game. I saw something like the stat line he put up, no one has ever done. in terms
Okay.
of like the stats and then shooting 90% plus from the field, or maybe nobody in Knicks history. Maybe it was that. Anyway, pretty impressive stuff. Way to go, Josh.
Yeah. Apparently Villanova can get bounced. That's what I'm reading.
Is
Yeah,
that
we
was
had
that a
them losing-
5-12?
I think
They're
they're
an 8.
Oh, that was an
8-9.
8-9.
It was
Okay.
Utah State.
Okay.
We picked.
Okay. Wow.
Good
man, I
pick.
love Villanova. I usually cheer for them.
Said Farmers
Kyle
over
Lowry.
Cats.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Pick 'em tonight, Tass. You got a victory last night. Trey and I took an L because we did have Miami, and we thought it might be a close game. It turned into a 30-point victory for you and the Hornets. So you're 8-4. Trey 7-5. I'm 4-8.
Rematch of Monday night's game, Lakers in Houston. Just one more time. Houston favored by 2.5. They obviously lost on Monday. So Skeets and I think that they will redeem that and win tonight, win by 3 or more. They're going to cover. Trey, you think the Lakers can do it again?
I do. This is a monster game. 1.5. Sorry, 1.5 games separate the Lakers and the Rockets for third in the West, and the winner of this one gets the tiebreak between the two teams. So while I agree, tough to beat the same team twice in a row, I think the Lakers need it just as bad
Just
as the
an
Rockets do.
incentive for sure. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
all right,
Big
all
game,
right.
big game. Obviously the two other first 4 games are going on, but NBA action all week long here as they continue to put the games on. So that's a good one. I'm sure we'll be talking about it again. Let's see if the Lakers or how early they go to the doubling KD again.
Yep.
How he handles it. And he had talked about maybe I should be off ball. Sort of like letting them more room to operate here, and I'll be a shooter on side. So we'll see how they do it, see how they approach it. All right, lots of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed us filling out our March Madness bracket. Fill out your own. That link is in the show notes now, so get into our CBS sort of pool there, the No Dunks pool, and fill out a bracket, and good luck to you as we'll follow that for the next couple weeks. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow here, which is Thursday, if I have that correct, is
Yep,
it?
yep.
It's been a weird week. I don't know why. It doesn't feel like Wednesday to me.
Basketball on all day starting tomorrow.
All
NCAA
right.
tournaments
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
some people,
Yep.
I mean, they treat it as a national holiday, don't they?
Oh yeah, I used to
just-
take a day off work.
Yeah.
I used to take a Friday off work.
We
That's
had
the
in the
second
past.
date Laura and I ever went on, was going to watch NCAA tournament games
Wow.
together. It was during the Joakim Noah Greg Oden year.
What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow here in Atlanta? And I asked that because you guys ever been to Breaker Breaker? Ever been to Breaker Breaker?
I don't
No, I
believe
know.
It's on the
Yes.
Beltline.
It's on the.
It's good. Fun little spot on the Beltline, but they have like an upstairs that you can go up, and they have TVs up there. But it's one of these spaces like you're sort of outside, but you're inside. You know what I mean? It's like a bit
Sure.
of a
It's
weird
wonderful.
thing. That'd be nice to watch games. I'm
yeah.
saying, right? The weather's nice.
It's fresh. And you get to watch a game.
Yeah. Nice. Anyway, maybe we'll go to Breaker Breaker. I don't know what the weather. It's cold right now, so
Nah,
maybe not.
tomorrow's nice.
Is
Tomorrow's
it?
nice.
Okay, good. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Until then, Clipper Bros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. And remember, March is true madness. Sports everywhere. So many sports, including Venezuela beating the USA in the World Baseball Classic. Congrats to them.
Yeah. A close game.
3-2.
Entertaining. It was wild. Sorry, I know we're supposed to go, but I was watching a little bit of it. I guess I didn't realize like the teams have so much say on like the pitchers. Like they were like saying at the start of the game, like all these Venezuelan pitchers are like, all right, the Rangers say he can pitch 1 inning. This team says only in a save situation can he come in. Like all these like stipulations to
Wow.
protect their arms.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they got it done. They won.
They won. They were down.
Brace the day, people.